Well, two tropical storms are of major concern in the U.S. this afternoon. Isis could bring some heavy rain into parts of the southwest, while Earl is drenching parts of the southeast with heavy rain. Good afternoon, I'm Mike Motley. Welcome to Weather Center.
And I'm Jill Brown. Early this morning, Earl, then a hurricane made landfall in the Florida Panhandle. Now that Earl has moved out of the state, federal officials are making damage assessments.
They're starting to do the damage assessments in the area today by helicopter, as well as our emergency response team, and hopefully by this afternoon we'll have some updated information.
And now it looks like Tropical Storm Earl is progressing through Georgia, bringing the clouds and the heavier rain up through South Carolina and North Carolina, eventually up into Virginia as well. While Florida conditions improving and improving quickly. As a matter of fact, look at this. Down around Panama City, where we had so much rain, and over toward Pensacola, the sun is shining again, and that's obviously a good sign. Winds calming down a lot. Threat of severe weather is gone, and if you're headed to the Florida Panhandle or anywhere in Florida for the weekend, you're in fine shape. The real problem for today is if you're leaving early underneath all of these clouds, it is a soaking rain, so that will be a concern for probably the next 24 hours. Up the road from where it made landfall. It is now 45 miles southeast of Macon, Georgia. Winds are 45 miles per hour, and we've still had some strong gusts along the coast, so this is not winding down as quickly as you might expect. Still, don't forget that we will have some stronger wind gusts with it as it moves quickly to the northeast at 20 miles per hour. But probably the biggest concern has been and will continue to be the heavy rain. This is the rainfall estimate for the past 24 hours, from 8 o'clock yesterday morning to 8 o'clock this morning. And of course, the Panhandle saw the bulk of it. Where you see the oranges and reds and pinks, we're talking 8 to 10 to, look at this, more than 12 inches of rain. That's what they had in Panama City, 9 inches Apalachicola, and of course down to places like Warner Robins and Macon. That's how much they've had so far, almost 4 inches, and definitely more to come. So rain, one big concern. The other is the threat of severe weather. A tornado watch remains in effect for parts of North Carolina down through the Georgia coast. Florida, it looks like the threat is over with for you. We did have one confirmed tornado touchdown, Citrus County in Florida. We still have a fair amount of rain from Daytona to Orlando to Tampa. No more rain on the Panhandle, and again, conditions improving quickly. But take a look at some of the damage that we've had from this hurricane. Cleanup is underway this afternoon in Port St. Joe, Florida, of damage caused by Earl. The area got up to a foot of rain between yesterday and this morning and endured damaging winds as well as high surf. Now it looks like partly cloudy skies and highs in the 80s can be expected through this afternoon. So we are back to more typical Florida weather. If you're having any questions at all about heading down here for the weekend, call ahead to see if your destination had any damage. Farther north, however, the damage may be just beginning, with some gusty winds along the coast. Don't forget the threat of severe weather. Although we don't have any warnings to tell you about right now, we certainly have some heavy rain on